Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emery. Thanksgiving Day. A great day to have the family at a hockey game or watching it at home.
Thanksgiving means the games are starting to really count, Doc. Both of these teams are going to go after it here, and I would imagine they're going to go after some turkey later.
And they are ready for the opening face-off, and so are we. Puck is dropped, and the Thanksgiving game has begun.
St. Louis had a lot of things clicking in their last game, and it resulted in the win. Confidence is high coming into this one.
Tremendous hit.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team.
Bumped off. Crosses that line. My, what a hit.
Oh, he had nowhere to go on that play.
Alone. Oh, that score. Give him the biggest drumstick you can find.
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
The Blues have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. And that's a face-off win.
By number 78, assisted by number 20.
Waits from the corner.
Time of the goal, 2 minutes.
Look out, the hits are coming. Pitching it to Hutton. Directing that one to Tarasenko. Brings it in for an attack. A solo rush. Save. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle. Defensive zone win. A hit that can make you mad. Houston's in the neutral zone along the wing. What a ripper! Save! Terrific determination by Hackett. Trying to go to Steven Giunta. Driving in from no man's land. And he picks it up. And now it's directed to Schwartz. Solid work there by Shen. And angled to Faust. Oh, what a hit. And there is a code for these things. And so a fight has begun, sort of. One guy refuses, so now we have another.
This teammate did not want anything to do with dropping his gloves, and he's got some help.
Well, I can't say I was exactly ready for this. I was halfway through a drink of water before the gloves go down, and they're trying to inject a little bit of energy into the game. And
whoa, and it's over with one big punch. How did you score that one?
Dead even, Doc. Those are the type of fights that you really enjoy. Those guys have been eyeing themselves up all night long. They're going to get a chance to look at each other from the penalty box for 5 minutes.
Under 8 minutes have been played in the first period. The Blues lead 1-0.
Houston penalty to number 6.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it.
Time of the penalties.
That puck flopped out of play, bounced from one row to the next. But a very adroit fan from Chillicothe, Ohio, has a souvenir of the game. Good face-off victory there. Able to attack now. Puck loose now picked up. Houston setting up an offense from the wing. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
solid hit in the middle of the ice. Those are old-fashioned hits. We don't see many of those anymore.
Oh, broke it up. Nice tip of the pass. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. St. Louis is skating in their own zone defensively. Moves it to the corner. Lets the shot fly. That puck struck him in front. Lets it go. Save there. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
Houston's physical play opens up the ice for them all over the place. This player has among the highest hit totals in the league. Very valuable, although he's not a big scorer.
Good job on the draw. St. Louis controls the play in their own end. Snapping a pass to Breen. Snatches it up.
The Blues force another turnover in this game. Let's see what they can do with it.
Good job defensively done there. That takes some pressure off with that defensive play. And move down to Tarasenko. Moving it to Breen. Steps in from the neutral zone. Around to the corner. Got his pad on that one. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
I always liked playing against a former team. You see some old buddies, but once the puck drops, no friends allowed.
They win the draw. What next? He scores! He flew like an eagle. No turkey there.
Well, that certainly changes the complexion of the game. That tying goal has changed everything about this one.
Just a hair under 4 minutes to be played here in the first. 2 goals so far, divided in half. They've won the faceoff.
Assisted by number 13.
And he steps across the line.
Time of the goal.
Propelled to Shannon. At least he protected his goaltender. Oh, boy, what a hit.
Schwartz gets steamrolled here. Pretty sure his team took a number, and you know that they will chase him down later.
Well done with that pass. The Blues are at the wing in neutral ice. What a heavy hit.
The message in the locker room had to be, you get out of this period, lay the body on, because nobody has passed up a check yet.
Fabry's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Lindholm's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
The Blues are going to try out their power play.
Well, you get your power play on the ice for the first time, you can really generate some momentum, whether you score or not. Have a positive power play.
46 seconds.
Terrific poke check. 20 minutes have been recorded. Both teams have scored just once. A little bit of a tight contest here as we're getting ready for period 2. The Blues special teams are pretty good. Let's see how their power play does here as it continues into this period. Shot on goal. Right to the point. He's got it there. He wants to clear it out. He's kept it in. Keeps the pressure on. Little pass from his goalie here. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared. Puck is thrown to Reed. An enormous hit.
Lucas doesn't take a backseat to too many players. He is a skilled player, but he uses the body, and it really makes everybody aware.
Slid to Tarasenko. One-time blast. Outstanding save there. Shoots. Magnificent save.
These saves are all about positioning.
Intercepted. He froze that just for a break.
Seems like we've had a lot of this going on after a couple of the last whistles. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody's looking to dance in the future.
Houston's coaches have to be shaking their head as their player takes another penalty. He leads the league in penalty minutes. Several of them have put their team at a great disadvantage.
Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Great work with the stick. Fires. Oh, what a brilliant save that was. Outstanding body contact.
Well, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Pass attempt to Shannon. Ooh, looking for a penalty call on that one, and we will get one. Poke checked away. Houston's got 2 for charging.
Too many strides taken, Doc, while making contact.
The Blues power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
What a heavy collision along the boards.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
Score! A short-handed goal.
Penalty killers often are successful when they outwork the power play. And that's exactly what happened. The power play got a little dozy, a little lazy, even in a tie game. And they give up a go-ahead goal.
Over 5 minutes are gone here in the second. We've got a leader in this game now. Maybe it'll be tied up again, though. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
Assisted.
Took that pass right up the wing.
5 minutes, 19 seconds.
They must retreat and start back again. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Kicked out of that cluster. A big, big hit. And that one is cleared, and so the power play guys are going to have to drop back. The Blues are moving the puck in their own end. And you thought open ice hitting was gone. Trying to relieve some of the pressure. The Blues power play let them down at a key point.
Sometimes you need a pop, sometimes you need a puck bounce, or you need a little bit of puck luck. They didn't get any of it on that power play, and they come back to even strength in the same position that they were when they entered the power play, down 1.
There is a slash on that play, and it is going to be called. Looking to Breen. Cranks one. Great save. Goalie to the bench, arms still in the air. Substitution made. Tarasenko's getting a penalty for slashing. It's 2 minutes.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash.
Houston special teams will have their first chance of the game.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
That one slung back out, and so there's still some more time left on the power play. They hold it in, keeping the heat on. That's great defense. And they are in. Shot nearly grazed the iron on that.
That's a great scoring chance, but he just missed. He'll be looking to get the next one.
And here's Ray.
Lucas was looking to do anything to switch the momentum of the game. The fight has done it, and now his team is the more aggressive. They're the more physical, and they have the puck most of the time.
Okay, Ray, he is a special player to watch. Just past the halfway mark of the second period. Game was tied. Not anymore. That faceoff is won. A great wrist shot. Great job of keeping that from going out. Had it away. Terrific shot. And yet another save. How does he do that? And the change is made. The goalie's at the bench. Extra man on in this delayed call. Gets it with the blocker. And now we'll get the penalty call. Add another penalty to this total.
I love how the referees are communicating here, trying to figure out exactly what took place so we can figure out the penalty calls.
It is a 5-on-3 for a brief time, but still a two-man advantage, and the face-off will start it off.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective.
Can he beat him here? Defensive gem with the stick. They've got it. Gathered up by Alexander Ovechkin. Leads that charge into the zone. A shot. Save. Vigra has got it on his stick, trying to get it out of there. New players coming on for the Blues. To Ovechkin. On to Lutkus. With a blast! He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Sneaks in. Points it. Taken out along the boards.
He was looking to finish his check, and he lines up his man right up against the boards.
On each shift, it seems like he's trying to set the momentum with a body check. That's a tough way to play night after night. But for tonight, he's been among the most effective players.
Quick wrister. A terrific scoring chance tonight. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Chip to Lutkus. Sails it. That hits somebody. And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play. Trying to get it back out there. The Blues have killed off a long penalty. This ought to inspire them to go the other way.
Some power plays are more important than others, and when you're in a position in the game like this, it would be nice to come through. They just didn't seem to have any set plan about what they were trying to accomplish on that power play.
Laid on to Hackett. Good shooting place. Stetcher's wonderful block. Good intercept in his own end. He takes that point pass. Shot. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
The shooter thought he had some space, but the goalie flashes to the level. What a great glove save.
Shoots one. Turned away with the stick. Stands him up. Oh, and he's hammered. On the outside, a shot. That's a solid save. 40 minutes have been played. A rest is deserved.
It's time for our hamburger bonanza. If the home team scores in the next 2 minutes, you can get a...
We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
St. Louis is in a real nail-biter here, Doc. They're down on the scoreboard, but I'm sure their coaching staff is concerned about their time of possession. They have not had the puck a lot in this game.
Shoots. Point-blank save. He scores. Stuffing the net on Thanksgiving.
I guess at this point, guys, it doesn't really matter what the game looks like. It's back to even square, and we'll find out who's going to take the lead next.
They've got the draw. He's got it. Perfect pass, cut the ice in half.
And by number 78, and by by number 29.
Got it right back. Maybe can change the tide at center ice. And it's a good kick. Pitching this one to Green.
Little pass that can start some progress ahead.
Just missed the net with that one.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
Stole that pass away in his own end. Big hit, possession gone.
You go through that area of the ice, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get hit.
Hutton's willingness to deliver that check opens up all kinds of possibilities. That's a crushing hit.
A little under 4 minutes have been skated in the third. The winds have shifted yet again. This game is back in a tie. What a tremendous hit. It's an onside play. Skill play by Hackett. Passing one off now to Lutkus. And he steps in. Puts one on. Made the save.
Ovechkin's position on the ice allowed him to make this big hit.
Good help for the centerman. He scores! Alexander Ovechkin.
You fight so long in a tied game. Now you've got the game-breaking goal. What do you do with it? I think you attack. You try to get another one. Or at the very least, you don't let your opponent breathe.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Number 8, Alexander Ovechkin.
Using the point. Lets a shot go. And he missed the net.
Tried to be too fine. That puck is delivered right on the tee for him. He pounds it, and it's wide of the net.
Good place to shoot from. He scores! Give him the biggest drumstick you can find.
Well, from my vantage point up here, there was not a lot of room to be able to make that pass. I'm sure, Ray, you got a better vantage point down at ice level.
Ovechkin's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
A little over 7 minutes have transpired in the period. At this point, some good offense, some strong defense. 6 goals, it's 4-2. Face-off upcoming, offside.
Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 1 second.
The Blues control from the neutral zone. Pitching it to Fabry. He wheels behind. Wonderful stop. Pass comes to him from the crease. Houston's in possession and moving up the wing. He's got that point pass. He scores! He flew like an eagle. No turkey there.
No hesitation at all. He fired home that wrist shot.
Allen's move to the stick side is pretty aggressive, but he doesn't get there quick enough to stop the shot.
Houston's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Houston.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger.
A assisted by number 53 and by number 11. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 23 seconds.
Lutkus is dominating. He's got a couple and would love to get that third one.
Score! Stuffing the net on Thanksgiving.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Houston's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Houston goal.
From the face-off, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing. He scores! Give him the biggest drumstick you can find.
Reinhardt's decision was pretty easy. This low in the slot, just snap it off, and he did.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
The Blues have gotten one. A little more respectable, but they trail by a whopping score. Can they turn this into some sort of positive to continue the rest of the way and maybe give us hope that the breakaway? He scores! He flew like an eagle. No turkey there.
The goalie was stunned. He saw the player on his knees. Next thing you know, the puck's in the back of the net.
The butterflies become a default position for the goaltender, Enzo, and while the shot is nice, he's down in that butterfly position way too quickly.
St. Louis has gotten back to within 2 goals in this game, and there's still time here in the third period. Let's see what happens on this face-off.
Blues goal, his 10th of the season. Scored by
The Blues are skating it up at neutral ice, and he dumps it in.
by number 78 and by number 48.
Well, there's been no shortage of goals here tonight as this one winds.
Score! Stuffing the net on Thanksgiving.
Well, the element of surprise with the wrist shot. Get the goaltender in between. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick you release it. And that was a quick release.
I don't know how he could be in much better position, Eddie. I got a clean look at this. That is a perfectly placed shot.
Over 7 minutes still to go in the third. With the scoring of that goal, the lead now is 3.
Scored by number 11.
Working hard up the boards. Directing that one to Steven Giunta.
Ovechkin. Time of the goal, 12 minutes.
Propelled to Lutkus. And a save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. St. Louis will have the equipment staff putting all the sticks in bags because they're going to be going away for a long time. You need plenty of sticks because, as we've seen, they break. To Reed.
Reed's passing in this game has been outstanding. He has 2 assists so far.
Score! Give him the biggest drumstick you can find.
This snapshot surprises everybody with that quick release, and he's got himself a good goal.
He thought he was in good position, but he left that top bin open. In it goes. Another goal beaten over the shoulder.
The Blues have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset.
14 minutes, 35 seconds.
St. Louis looks up from the wing. Great cut. A slot wrister off a body. He cut him down on that rush. Houston's looking to head man up the wing. Lets it fly. Kick save. Outstanding. Gains the blue line. To the point it comes. Slid to Shen. Receives that pass from the other side. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. Shen's got to shovel it out of there. Oh, my. Is that not a penalty? The Blues have their goalie at the bench, and they've replaced him on this delayed call. Houston's minor is for charging.
You could skate to make the hit, but you must glide and then make contact.
Does not get any more dramatic than this. 4 feet by 6. Yawning open at one end, hoping for an advantage at the other. They won that faceoff. Can they clear it? Got that pass off the boards. A point hammer shot. That one's tipped. Score! A power play goal.
We're so far up here, Doc. I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down to Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the puck deflected, Enzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. And right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. A howitzer. May not have intended it, but it hit it. Dogged determination there by Hutton. On to Fabry. The Blues empty their net. He's at the bench. Good work in clearing it out.
Houston's decision-making as of late has been perfect. That's another good play.
That one counts. He put it in himself.
Well, that can't feel so good, Doc. He turns around and doesn't notice that the goaltender's out of the net. When he plays it back to him, he puts it dead center for an own goal.
Neutralized face-off win. Allen's at the bench. Extra attacker out. And the whistle signals an offside. One last risky attempt to get back in this game. You pull the goalie, put an extra man out, and you should win the face-off, or you're in trouble. And it is appropriate that on Thanksgiving, this game was not a turkey. And that's it for us. We want to thank you for watching this special Thanksgiving broadcast. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying, Happy Thanksgiving.